Let's look at this iterative formula. It's in terms of that particular root, which is A subscript n plus 1. That is tangent inverse 1/3 1 minus tan square A subscript n minus tangent cube A subscript n. We know that this is the input and this thing is the output. Now, if I look at the diagram, the root A lies between 0 and pi by 4. So I can say that this root alpha lies between 0 and pi by 4. What should be my starting value? So my starting value should be halfway between the roots, which is 0 and pi by 4, which is pi by 8. So A1 is my pi by 8. Let's use a calculator. Let's plug in all the values. We should be working for each value correct to 4 decimal places so that the final answer is given to 2 decimal places. So I have already worked out the values. Let me write them one by one. The first value is 0.2473. Based upon this, the next value comes out to be 0.2976. The third value is coming out to be 0.2844. One more value, A5, it's coming out to be 0.2883. Now all these values look different. The last two are somewhat close to one another. So this is 4 dp. Let me write it over here. This is 4 decimal places, 4, 4 and 4. Now when I round off the value, let me use a blue highlighter. What does it boil down to? The first one boils down to after rounding off. So this is the third dp, this is the third dp, the third dp and the third dp. This one rounds off to 0.25. This one rounds off to 0.30. This one rounds off to 0.28, and we thought that it's very, very close, but this one rounds off to 0.29. That means we are close, but we want to go a step further. So therefore, the next value, when you plug in 0.2883, that comes out to be 0.2872. So let me label it with a purple marker. This is the 4 decimal place, and then the 2 dp value in this scenario, because of the 7, this also comes out to be 0.29. Now a lot of people, they are confused about this. When you get two answers that are exactly the same, according to the level of accuracy the examiner has asked for, so this is where you stop the working. So therefore, the root of this equation is 0.29. Now what happens if I coincidentally or just by in a hurry, I calculated one more value, A7. So if I would plug in 0.2872, my answer is coming out to be 0.2875. So that is my value in 4 decimal places. But when we round it up, so this 7 will change this 0.28 and my final answer is 0.29. So extra step is not harmful. It won't alter your calculation, because the whole reason of successful iteration is your input value and your output value becomes exactly the same. So we have completed November 2021 variant 32 of the P3 paper. Stay tuned for more.